Hi, I'm the host of the STO Smokers Lounge. I'm here to tell you about Anchor, the perfect app that you can use right now to start your own podcast network. You can broadcast right now. All you got to do is download the app, whether you have a phone, iPad, or even a laptop or desktop. You can right now download Anchor or go to Anchor FM right now and start recording and have your stuff broadcasted over multiple platforms such as Spotify. So go to Anchor today and start your podcast career like I have. Because trust me, I love me some Anchor.
Oh, how you doing?
My brain's fried after the past few days.
I think there's a lot of people that's saying that they're feeling that way right about now after everything that done went down this past week alone. So, hello everybody. This is a special smoke episode. So this is actually going to be dropped. Normally, when I do my smoke buddy episodes, I pre-schedule them weeks in advance. Oh no, this bad boy dropping Monday. Because this is too hard of a topic that I can't just sit on it. So
right. Go ahead, do your particulars so we can jump into it because we got shit to talk about.
it's a smoke, no particulars here because y'all already know what it is. Because this is special. You know what I'm saying? So you know what it is. You know I'm the host, Kavanaugh, the Southern Champ, and I'm here with my number one smoke buddy, aka Miss Smokers Lounge, aka will drain you dry, aka the sexy modern version of Dolly Parton. I'm talking about Princess.
You're funny. Thank you so much.
So, because when I do these special smokes, it's because something happened that I really need to talk about. And this is the third special smoke. And
bruh,
this
is geez, just bruh. I don't even know what to say. This has been a bad week. Well, not even it's been a bad and a good week.
Mm-hmm.
With all this, with the OnlyFans nonsense. Are you worried about it?
No, I never had OnlyFans. I only had OnlyFans, and I deleted my account way before this happened because I didn't make number $30. No, because it was no benefit for me. My fans wasn't feeling OnlyFans. They want to go to clips for sale. They want to go to mini vids. They want to go to X Hamster, the X videos. They're not, because my fan base want to see the previews. They want to see what they're getting. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I said this brings you the butter from the duck, because now you ladies about to find out the truth. Were they coming to see you, or was they coming because you offered a free OnlyFans, or you offered $3 for 30 spots?
Right.
You know, because even to the point that, like, for example, a lot of people liking this to Backpage when Backpage went down.
Yeah. Well, see, like me personally, I'd like, okay, well, we've been talking about this for months that this shit could happen. And what would you do if you woke up tomorrow and OnlyFans wasn't there? Well, guess what? We woke up tomorrow and now it's not going to be there. And, you've got people like myself who've been, had wonderful mentors who helped them be prepared, or, other talents who are all like, okay, well, we have like 10 other platforms, so okay, whatever. But then you've unfortunately got people, not just girls, men and women, trans, there's all categories of people who put all their eggs in one basket and their entire livelihood comes off of OnlyFans. And so now they're fucked and scrambling to pick out a new platform or a place to go so that they can keep working, but they have to rebuild all of that.
Yeah.
It's insanity.
Because what people don't realize, and girls, I understand y'all want to be encouraging. I get that, okay? I ain't knocking you for it. But your fan base that you have on OnlyFans is not going to automatically completely move over to the other platform.
Nope.
Because part of your fan base was going because it was OnlyFans.
Yep.
See, people don't get that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
and see, like
you
me,
have to,
my main income comes off like my website and mini vids. And private content sales, because a lot of people will buy straight from me. And so that's where a lot of my money comes from. So I'm not really losing much by losing OnlyFans. However, I have been working like straight through the past 3 days, like, and when I get up until I fall asleep, trying to get these platforms set up, because I don't know what the next one's going to be that's going to pop off. So I've made like 6 different platforms, additional platforms into the 12 I already had. Just because I'm like, okay, well, everybody's doing, oh, there's a lot of this, there's a lot of that. Let's get a page going on these and see where my fans are going to move to. And I'm giving my fans, like my OnlyFans guys and a couple of ladies, giving them the option for a free month because they've already paid. And I'm like, all right, well, here, you can get a free month over here or here or here or here or wherever you want to be. You just let me know where you want to go.
Now,
just
the key thing you
trying
said
to,
was
the retention thing,
Yeah, the key word you said was you was prepared. Explain to people what you mean by you was prepared for if this happened, and the importance of being prepared. Period.
You can never put all of your faith in one thing, and like, rich people don't get rich by having one stream of income. You have multiple streams of income, and so it goes into actual business practices and studying actually how to be a good business person, because at the end of the day, sex work is work.
Yes.
And there's a whole bunch more that goes into it that everybody realizes, but you have to have multiple streams of income to survive and to be in any kind of industry, especially if you work for yourself. It's because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. What happens if OnlyFans shut down? Well, here we are. And what are you going to do? Do you have a website? Do you have a mini vids? Do you have releases on everybody that you've got? Because I know for a fact there's at least 3 people running around with stuff that mine popped up that they're selling that doesn't have a release. Now, we're friends, and I'll give them a release at any point that they need it. I don't, it's whatever. But things happen, and you can be petty if you chose to. And anybody who knows me knows I'm an asshole, but I try not to be that kind of petty person. Try to at least be professional.
Not getting so they can understand this to the fullest for the civilians, as we like to call the people that don't do this for a living, is that for the girls that they were mainly dependent upon OnlyFans, a lot of these girls, you wonder why they didn't know? Because they came in the game based off of another girl, what another girl was doing OnlyFans. They didn't come in the game treating his career as a businesswoman, would to do all the research to see what's the best sites I could use coming in to make me the most money.
They went on OnlyFans because Beyonce told them to.
Basically.
Like, Beyonce said it was okay, so all these girls did it. And if you look down Twitter right now, you've got all these people having like panic attacks, and they're like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go back to a regular job now, or I'm gonna go. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do." It's like, hey, why don't you scroll and look for a minute? Because just as many people who are saying that, there are just like the exact same amount of people saying, hey, if you're panicked and you don't know what to do, hit me up, I'll help you. So the industry is trying to come together and trying to help people. But, this is actually, I think, kind of a blessing in disguise for the industry. Not to be a complete and total asshole, but this will help weed out people who should be in the industry, who are in the industry, and the people who are just posers and taking up space and making the lines all crowded and clouded.
Yeah, because that was the thing I was saying to someone. I was saying in a previous video, episode, was that a lot of girls ain't coming back.
No,
because they don't want of having to try to rebuild from scratch. Because spoiler alert, you're going to have to build from scratch because all them fans are not going to transfer over.
Yep. You have to start like a lot of people are starting with even people like myself. Like OnlyFans wasn't my main source of income by any means, but it helps. And it's part of my routine. So now instead of OnlyFans, I've got to decide which platform I'm going to change that in with to put that energy in, so that I can build a new set of fans. And it's like, it is starting from scratch. Even myself, I'm an established talent, and I still have to get a different fan base on each of these different sites.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what 100 hours of promotion a week at least.
Yeah, because it was like for example, because I always talk about the girls that were just OnlyFans girls, and many of them they made. And what people don't realize, let me tell you how much of a hole that OnlyFans is about to leave. One, OnlyFans is the only porn site that you can post on any social media and not ever get flagged. I can post OnlyFans on Facebook, Instagram.
Hey, Instagram got flagged all the time. I lost 2 Instagrams because it had OnlyFans on it.
But then, you one of the few, because it's like if you go down Instagram, you see OnlyFans. You feel what I'm saying? Even on Instagram. So, and even from my experience, when I posted on Facebook, they never flagged it. But let me post mini vids, Black Bull sessions, I'm done for 30 days. That's one. Two, there will never be another site that got the mainstream coverage like that of OnlyFans. It's not.
No. We are talking, though, it does seem like a lot of the bigger stars and a lot of the actual porn talents are moving over to Fansly.
Mm-hmm.
That seems to be the most popular one right now. So it looks like that one and Just for Fans and Loyal Fans are kind of like
catching everybody.
They're all trying.
Did you see? No, go ahead.
I think we were about to say the same thing. I was going to say, did you see mini-vids try and swoop in to try and take the place of OnlyFans?
Yeah. But see, the reason why they could never take the place of OnlyFans because OnlyFans got the traction from the celebrity and mainstream news. Many vids will never get that. Family will never get that. There's not a that will ever get that. Nope. The reason why OnlyFans got it because you had Safari get one, you had Tiger get one, you had who else? Suki Hana was basically busting it open on there, and before all them, Johnny Blaze had one. You feel what I'm saying? All your top Instagram girls had one. So it became a cultural thing, period. Right. You're not going to see that with any other site. I'm sorry. Because ain't no celebrity going to gravitate to family. The reason why, because they know family is for sex workers. OnlyFans, they knew sooner or later that they were going to bump the sex workers off.
Yeah, we talked about that for months.
Yeah. They knew. So they won't worry. You know what I'm saying? Because Suki Hana, you think she worried? All she gotta do is delete her XXX videos and go back to showing her porn shit. She don't lose a step. But the girls that are not Suki Hana, the girls that are not celebrities, the girls that did this during the pandemic because they couldn't work a job, because they couldn't go to job because their kid was stuck at home because of the pandemic, and this was the way they made money. They don't have that. They don't have that fan base that's gonna follow them everywhere. Not every girl, and to be honest with you, 90% of the girls don't have that fan base. Because I keep trying to tell y'all, part of the reason why a lot of y'all girls got no subscribers, because you're offered $3 and free. 3 and free.
Yep.
Period. This is how you know that he's a fan. If he pays the full subscription with no discount, that's a fan. I haven't had that happen too many times. I could preach to that. I said, why did you not get a discount? He said, yo, he was like, I love your shit. I'm not going to treat you.
Right.
So, shoot. So, speaking about that, you were talking about the different sites. You checked out Family. What's the advantages of Family?
So far, because I just got approved and my kid just went to sleep, so I haven't had a chance to look through. But so far, there's a couple of them that are popping out to me because you can upload straight from your Google Drive or a folder on your phone. And then you can like pick what you want to schedule and okay, I'm going to release this and this. It makes it so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure you could probably have done that on OnlyFans, and I just didn't know how.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm probably the worst to ask about that because I'm so tech unsavvy these days, and I'm a slow learner. I like to read things, and I've gotten very fond of tutorials.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of Google when I have a question, like, oh, how do I do this? But really the bulk media thing is like the really most exciting thing to me because I can load in a whole bunch of stuff and then schedule it out for months, and then I can have stuff going out, and then also be posting current stuff that's going out as it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems to make it a little easier to manage.
Oh yeah. So I also was seeing that the people jumping the Pocket Star, and I was seeing shit popping up left and right, sites that I didn't even know exist. One popped up called Unlocked. I was like, oh my god, where did this come from? And then I know you saw the news of Just for Fans has now decided to do 80% instead of 60%. Right?
Yep, I saw that. I just saw that. That's nice because good for them.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna tell you what's funny. To me, it's bullshit. I'm gonna tell you why. They did it because people was complaining about their percentage. Saying, well, OnlyFans, they only take 20%. Y'all taking 40, it ain't fair. Or y'all taking 30, it ain't fair. But y'all wasn't this when it was OnlyFans, and some of y'all had a Just for Fans. You feel what I'm coming from? So to me, y'all making the platforms change to be OnlyFans when because it was OnlyFans is the reason why y'all lost the platform in the first place. You feel what I'm coming from? You know, period. Fans is for sex workers, made by sex workers. So you want to shortchange your fellow sex worker because because especially and now here's the sad part. Guess who's complaining? It ain't the girl that was barely getting by. It's the girl that was making buku 7-figure to 6-figure money complaining about the percentage. Like they tend really.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. So it's like,
well, I mean, I don't know, like we get addicted to the money for real. We get addicted to this damn money, especially in the industry because it comes fast. There's a lot of it, and you know you do get addicted to those high numbers coming in. But at the same time, there is enough for everyone.
Yeah. Because see, that was going to happen is that when girls ain't making the check that they make, that when they going to quit. They're like, this is too hard. It's too hard.
But
It's
you
too
know,
much.
I think it was you or was it Ty Strokes I was talking to said that normally a girl has like a 3-year shelf life.
Yeah.
And if they make it past 3 years, they're like that's like the establishment.
Yeah.
And you're a real talent at that point. And before, like, yeah, you're a real talent, but no one really, like, you're not established till you've been in the industry for at least 3 years.
Yeah. And the reason why, because year 3, the money really starts. You got to make the decision of, do I evolve? Because usually what it is it's not the girls that don't do boy girl, it's the girls that do fetish and solo that have to make the decision in year 3. Not ladies like you that been doing boy girl. The reason why,
I do everything.
because yeah, the reason why it starts slowing up because their fan base getting tired of them doing fetish and solo. Part of the reason why they get tired is because y'all doing the same bullshit ass solos. Y'all not being creative with it to make him forget that you're not sucking a dick for real.
Right.
You feel me? And even if you creative, that still extends you for 5 years. So now by year 5, you got to decide you're gonna do boy girl because you've done all the solos you can do. And your fan base is tired. They want to see you fuck something. So usually they either gone within year 2, they might look up and make it to year 5, but by then they either ready to get out the business because the money ain't hit like it used to, and they get a demand for more, which they don't want to do because they're worried that their mommy and daddy might see them and find out that they're doing porn. It's a little bit easier to explain me playing with a toy than me fucking Don Prince or fucking Thor Johnson.
Ooh-wee. Nah, see, my family expects that from me at this point. I just gave up because like I've done all kinds of crazy things before I went into porn. So it's like, oh, okay, well, that's,
she's on brand.
They
As the
they
young
don't
folks
care.
say.
They're like, all right, well, you're grown, whatever. Your bills are paid, right? Yep. Okay, well, have fun. Whatever.
Now, everyone sleeps on. Everyone sleeps on Cooks for Sale. And let me be the first to tell you, I've been with them 15 years. I've gotten a check from them every year, and it's a good one. They don't allow you to do discounts. That's the reason why a lot of girls don't want to go to Cooks for Sale, because you know damn good well you ain't gonna sell without no discount. That's why.
I
Real
have
porn
a
star
Clip for Sale, but I don't have anything up because I can't figure out how to put my stuff in there and make and do it right.
Oh, I can help you with that, baby. You talk to a man with 15 years experience. Hell yeah.
He said 15 years. I was like, oh, I bet he knows how to put a video up right.
Yeah. And the beauty of them is you have a clip site, which is completely separate now because it's separate, URL addresses. And you have a membership site, which is C4SLive.com, where you can where people can pay for a membership and stream HD videos also. See, a lot of people don't know that. You can tweet from Clips for Sale, and they can actually see a screenshot of the video. I'm seeing an OnlyFans screenshot. OnlyFans. Pocket Star. Just for fans. Because fans want to see previews. They want to see what the fuck they get. Clips for Sale.
I spent 6 hours trying to get shit loaded into X videos yesterday. I think I put like 10 new videos out.
And watch, and you're going to enjoy the checks you get from them. Oh, yeah.
I hope so.
And set yourself up a Cosmo payment account. That's the best way to get the money from X videos. See, I'm giving y'all fuckers jewels for free. Podcast. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Clip for Sale, you can tweet from it. And on top of that, review about Clips for Sale. If you have an account, you in Exotica and sit at their booth. Ooh. Does ManyFans do that? No. The OnlyFans do that? No. But Clips for Sale does. Oh, by the way, they're AVN certified. None of these other sites y'all jumping on are AVN certified. AVN don't give a shit about them. But Clips for Sale got a booth every year. Every Exotica, they got a booth. Every XBiz, they got a booth. Every AVN, they got a booth. So they are so for that they allow y'all a seat at the goddamn table. Smoke that over. Hello?
I'm here.
Period. And
I
when
was
you
just
go
waiting
on,
for the commercial to end.
I'm sorry. And when you go on there, you can get surfers because people go on there to surf to see what studio has been updated, what's the new studios. They even have a top 10 for the videos. The name, that mind you, the name of the videos, not the top 10, just the top 10 studios. No, they tell you what's the top selling videos. See, I ain't got to say no more. I'm damn it. I should do a seminar. Go ahead, what you about to say, baby?
Oh, I wasn't about to say anything. I was just listening to you talk about it. I was enjoying it. You're passionate. It's great.
Yeah. Because see, the thing of it is a lot of it. What happened is that you're gonna see a lot of these posters get the fuck up out of here because they ain't gonna know how to adjust because they didn't treat this as a business. See, a businessman knows how to adjust to any situation. They don't panic. See, all the girls that were panicking, y'all were panicking because y'all had no place to go. Y'all didn't do your research. You didn't have a mentor. You didn't talk to nobody in the business. All you did was you saw Miss B Nasty busting open in the McDonald's drive-thru, and you see money she was posting, which I'm gonna let you speak on that, how much money she was making. And then y'all decide to do the same thing. As soon as y'all make money, y'all want to post how much you're making. And now thanks to y'all doing that, y'all done told the celebrities the goddamn secret. And guess what? The celebrities are off the platform. Speak.
Pretty
Speak.
much. Like, you wrap that one up. That's how it is. It's, sex work is the oldest work in the history of ever. Like, my favorite thing to tell people, like, they'll be like, oh, you're going to go to hell. Okay, well, Jesus's best friend was a hooker. I'm just saying.
Basically.
Like, this is the oldest profession in the world. And however you choose to do it, sex work is work. It's hard ass work. It's hard fucking work. We don't ever sleep. We might sleep like 2-3 hours a day sometimes, if that. And, these celebrities, they use their names, they go and do stuff. And of course, they're like, oh my God, my fan, shit. Channing Tatum goes and opens an OnlyFans. I promise you, they're going to break the servers.
Yeah.
Because all these girls are going to be like, oh my God, Magic Mike's opening up. Oh my God, we got to go see what he's going to do. And whether he gets naked or not, nobody cares.
Yeah.
But then,
because they already
they got that money.
Yeah. They already got the already built in.
Exactly.
Period. But like I said, but let me tell you what I noticed.
And their fans are going to go anywhere with them. So then you get the people who get their overinflated ideas, like, oh, well, so-and-so came and got an OnlyFans and they're a celebrity and they have, they made over $1 million and da-da-da-da-da. And it's because their fans that will follow them anywhere came and supported them. Your fans are not going to always do that. I say I have the best fans in the world, but I know that my fans on OnlyFans are probably not going to follow me to my other platforms. They may not. And that's up to them. They've been very supportive thus far, and there's always going to be new fans. But it's different markets. And so the OnlyFans going away, that's the end of a market. And so it just is what it is, unfortunately.
Yeah. Because the thing of it is that this also killed because the reason why this major, because this is the first time that a culturally relevant site which involves sex workers kicked sex workers off. You feel me?
So
now
publicly.
Patreon didn't do that. They did that secretly. It was never covered in the news. The only site that's ever went away that was a porn site where it was content created was rude.com. You know what I'm saying? No one knew about rude.com because after a while, people stopped using rude.com because of other sites.
Right.
Especially when webcam became the shit. Because what people didn't know, rude.com was the only site where you could webcam, do voyeur housing, and all that shit. But then when you had AVN Stars, Chatterbait, and all these cam sites came, it killed Rude. Even though Clip stayed around and Southern Charms. So what it showed people is that lesson one, have multiple platforms because you never know when one will end. You never know when they will change their paperwork and their policies, period. Lesson two. It's not always good to do discounts, don't you think? Think about all them discounts and all that money y'all fuckers lost for doing free, and y'all got booted off their platform.
Exactly.
And then lesson three, which I'm gonna let you tell me your lessons you learned. I'm pretty sure you learned some. This is a career. I learned the first hardest lesson in business. Learn to adjust. Because sometimes the right adjustment makes the difference between you making $1 million or making 1,000. Now, what did you learn from all this that went down?
I'm weird. I'm not the one to measure to, because I haven't gave honestly two shits that it happened because I've got other, it wasn't my top priority. I had other platforms that were more my focus. And so OnlyFans is just kind of an afterthought for me. And it's just additional to what I do on a daily basis. I do know that I've watched a lot of my friends that I've just watched be happy and in the industry. I've watched a lot of them be very sad and very stressed because they're not sure how they're going to feed their kids, and they're not sure how they're going to make their house payments. And, you know, and I feel so sad for them because, you know, there's a lot of people who've been saying, hey, don't, you know, always have more than one thing, always have more than one thing. And, you know, people aren't really very sensitive to the fact that other people didn't have that. And okay, they didn't have it for whatever reason. I'm trying to learn to be a little more compassionate about that, because I would hope that someone would be compassionate to me if I didn't know any better. But at the same time, you know, this is where you find out what people are made of, if they're going to come back from this, or if they're going to just like, okay, well, I'm done. Let me go get a job back. You know, there's also the jokes going about getting jobs and flipping burgers again. Okay, well, bye.
Yeah. But see, the thing of it is, but see, that was interesting because, like I said again, another lesson that people should take from it is that stop posting how much you fucking make, because you never know who's watching your pockets.
Yeah, and literally everybody's watching pockets.
Yeah.
Like the entire industry, you may have the best intentions possible, but if someone you work with on a regular basis says, yo, check out how much money I just made on this site from just 1 month, and you see how like, oh, I'm just doing XYZ and this is working for me, you're going to want to go say, yeah, let me go try that. And that's how OnlyFans got to be where it's at. But it's just, you don't need to brag about how much you might make, because then we get people who don't belong in the industry. And I'm sorry to say it that way, but I'm not sorry. You have people who make the professionals look bad.
Yeah. Because I told people, when you oversaturate the industry, you bring the industry down. This is the one industry
oversaturation. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah. This is the only business that oversaturation kills our business, because what ends up happening is content that's coming out goes down. Y'all cheap motherfuckers is going to lessen the price of videos, because let me explain to you why. When you're sitting here, you doing free, and you're doing $3 for the next 30 spots, and you're not doing it as a sale on a special moment. You're doing it all the time. Guess
because
what?
It's a Tuesday.
What ends up happening is you're training the fans to become cheap. Where he's used to have to pay $10 or $24 for a subscription, you're basically telling him, my shit ain't worth the goddamn money for you to pay, so I'm going to do a discount because I don't think you would buy it any other way. That's what you're telling your fans.
Yeah, and what they're thinking is, okay, it's slow. I haven't made any tips today. I want to make my cash out. So how can I get some people to sign up real fast? Quantity over quality,
basically. And what it is, because you did that free and you did that 3, and the fans started. You don't realize that they did it for that moment. But then if you continue to do that same discount, after a while, they gonna start getting subscription. And you wanna know why the girls went for the free? Because they noticed niggas won't buy that $3 no goddamn more. So now I got to go to free in order to get sales. Oh, they're not doing the free no more. So I'm gonna do 2 OnlyFans. Well, one you can subscribe for free and do the paywall. The other one, you gotta pay for the subscription.
Right.
Now here's a thought. If you gotta do 2 if you were making so much fucking money, why you got 2 OnlyFans?
That's a thought, yeah.
Smoke it over.
That's a thought I hadn't even thought of.
If you making so much money, it ain't like you went to another platform and got another account. No, you got 2 accounts on OnlyFans. Making money like that, boo.
Not at all.
Yeah. So, and I know there's a lot of girls to them
Oh, hey. It's I don't know. It's been a rough week, you know. I don't know what to say other than that. It's been a rough week, you know.
Yeah.
See, really, like, I'm the only one I know that just doesn't really care. But then again, I'm with my anxiety issues, I think of all the worst case scenarios and I obsess over them. And then I try and prepare for them. So I guess I prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
I'm gonna tell you why you're not stressed. How many platforms you got? Before this news came out, how many platforms you had open?
5 or 6, 7, something like that. I think I had like 12 links on my all my links, 12 links.
So that you lose OnlyFans, you down to 11 links. Am I correct?
Yes.
So that means you more than one check coming to you.
Right.
I wouldn't be stressed neither. See, people, I'd rather have more gun. I'd rather have 9 bullets in a Nina in a Glock than 1 bullet. You want to know why? Because I might miss with that 1 shot, but I might not miss with the other 8. See,
somebody keeps calling me. I don't know who it is, but they're calling my other number. So they're trying. It looks like it's a New York friend trying to hang out. Anyway.
My for knowledge. What did you do? Because OnlyFans is gone. What am I supposed to do? That's why they call it.
No, that's a different number. I have 3 different numbers that come into my phone.
Good. See that's a businesswoman when you got more than 1 number. That's bullshit.
I had a second phone and I accidentally left it on top of my car and backed out of the driveway and it fell off the top of the car and 5 or 6 other cars ran over it before I realized it was gone. So I just said fuck it and got everything forwarded into my regular phone. Now the reaction would be completely different if I lost this phone because my whole life's in this phone, and I would probably have to go to a hospital for a couple of days.
Yeah. Cause I ain't go for it. Like if I lose my phone, it's so many contacts that I have that it gonna be hell trying to get back.
I've tried to have everything backed up on a backup because again, plan for the worst, hope for the best. But shit, there's only so much backing up you can do, and I can't tell you. I actually lost like 70 gigs of shit when my phone broke in February. Can you talk about an upset bitch? I cried for like 3 days. I was like, I can't even look at a phone right now.
Yo, I got you beat. I had stolen 2 hard drives, almost completely full of content stolen.
Oh, that makes my soul hurt.
Like some of the videos I lost, thank God for bootleggers and motherfuckers that want to post shit on X videos that ain't theirs. You know how many things I done found thanks to the bootleggers?
It's exactly that reason that I have a hard drive at home that never leaves, and I have a hard drive that comes with me, and there's copies. I have got like 2 or 3 copies in 2 or 3 different places of everything. So if one goes down, I still have backups. Because I thought of that. What happens if my hard drive breaks? Or what happens if someone steals my shit when I'm driving somewhere or I'm traveling? Because, people get robbed when they're traveling all the time. And it's a dark place in my head. So we go some really interesting places. I've watched a lot of movies.
Yeah. Because
I've seen Taken. I know what happens.
And it's always, hold on. And what makes it worse is you in a bad area where you can't use the cell phone. It's just no bars, no nothing. Goddamn. You just actually paid the bill out of this bitch. Got a killer come after your ass. You can't make a phone call. You just fucked.
I was I get really stressed actually when I go to places when I go into buildings and my cell phone signal goes out, because I'm like, it's the beginning of a horror movie and now we're all gonna die. Someone's got a cell phone signal blocker in here and it's gonna turn into like a murder mystery. And is Bruce Willis gonna pop out of the wall somewhere? I don't know what's happening.
Hell yeah. Cause see, that's what the people feeling now. Because if you don't prepare yourself and you have to adjust on the fly, it does put a lot of strain on you mentally.
It does. It's super stressful.
Yeah. Because even with me, like when my partner used to bring an extra person to a shoot, it threw me off because I wasn't expecting that person. Period. And I know the mental health of people right now done went piss pot hell right now.
Oh shit! Please, who you telling? I'm watching the decline of some of the strongest people I know right now, and they're just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, and it's all, of course, around Onlyfans, and then not even it being their main source of income, but then it's just people aren't expecting that this happened, and it's turned. People are kind of scared, and they're like, well, if it can't happen on OnlyFans, what's next?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not OnlyFans doing it; it's the credit card companies.
Now, here's the crazy part. MasterCard put out a statement. Let's make this clear. They said, we told them to boot off sex workers. We never told them to change their paperwork. All we said was do more due diligence on your sites to make sure you up the wrong content, such as child pornography and all that. So they're not asking them to change paperwork. They're not asking them to get IDs and social security numbers and 2257 from every code star that you have. They asking them to just keep watching their site better. So it's not Master and Visa card that making them do this or any of these sites. They're doing it because they want to be more webcam centric. They want to be more solo content friendly. They want to phase people like me and you out of their site.
Right.
That's why, girls, when you pick your site, pick a site that is boy, girl friendly, if that's one of the things that you put out. You feel
exactly.
me? The reason why, because the analytics is not going to work in your favor. Because one, majority of these sites is overseas. OnlyFans in X videos is in the Netherlands. It's in Canada. All right?
They're not based out of the United States.
Yeah. Only one, Kids for Sale, the only one, they in Florida. And Southern Charms. Them the only ones, really. You feel me? And then on top of that, the other reason, guess what's the biggest money maker all these sites that I just named, except for Click for Sale and Southern Charms and Model Central, which is American based.
What's that?
They're all for webcam and live, right?
Yeah.
Guess who I just talked to in an interview? Roxanne Miller. She lives in Romania. She said it. Europe, we live off of webcam. They have webcam houses. These hoes don't webcam from their crib. They webcam from a cam house. They get paid a salary. They pay taxes. They clock in like a normal 9 to 5.
Exactly.
So what you think these sites are going to want to move to? They're going to want to move to more solo content creation because that's more based around camming.
Exactly. It's harder to get like there's a talent here that I love him to death. I like shooting with him, but he's really big into camming, and I just don't do camming. I don't like it. And it's not anything against camming. Just for me, it causes me a lot of anxiety and stress, and I just don't like doing it. So I do more in-person stuff. I do the porn. I do meets. That's the stuff that I like doing. That's what gets me happy and excited, and I make more money off of it. I get bored as hell trying to do camming. It's just not for me.
Yeah. Because I was sitting there listening to all these chicks who do the camming. And yeah, that is what, and even she said, no, a lot of these sites you're going to see them move towards more so the cam thing than anything else. So that's why I'm telling people this just the tip of the iceberg.
Nope.
It's more to come. You're gonna see many big because even to the point that just for fans, think about this, they changed their policy to 80% because they that traffic from OnlyFans because y'all don't understand how many motherfuckers is right now looking for a spot to land.
They're all looking for a place right now.
But guess who's not stressed? The porn
Professionals.
stars. The professionals ain't stressed because they already had other platforms.
Again, OnlyFans was not I mean, for any of these main people that do this on a regular basis, it's not their main source of income.
Yeah.
It's barely a second source of income. I don't know. I know some people who make a lot of money, and I can't of course can't say their names, but I know some people who make a lot of money off of OnlyFans. You know, they make money elsewhere, but you know, that's it is nice for the ones that are making, you know, more than $1,000 a month. That's still $1,000 they're going to lose.
Yeah.
You know,
because
even if you're only making $50 a month, that's still money you are going to lose that you have to make up elsewhere. So it is, of course, stressful for everybody, but
yeah,
it's just not as stressful for people who have multiple sources.
Yeah. Because I was told a long time ago, my man said it is better to have more than one check.
Mm-hmm.
I was told that. I was taught that. You feel me? Because even when I saw this, when Rude came down, because people don't realize how hard it was for me to get an account for Rude, to be a producer on Rude. They only allowed the girls, really, for the most part. The guys, it was hard. It took me 5 years. I finally got it. 3 years later, they took the bitch down. Took me 5. Let's say this again. Took me. No, it was longer than 5 years. Damn, it took me almost 7 years and 3 attempts to become a producer. My wife was making good money with motherfucking Rude.com. She was making more money than she was clips for sale. And that was with her not even promoting the Rude.com page, people. You get what I'm saying? I was jealous. I was like, what the fuck? This is some bullshit. I said, how the fuck I can't make I can't get it. And then after I get it 3 years later, it shuts down.
Of course
you
it
know
does.
What I'm saying? And it taught me then, nah, I glad I had clips. I glad I have this. I glad I have that. Because trust me, the beginning of the month, I'm dancing because I'm looking at 5 checks coming in at the same time, if not 6. Actually,
exactly.
I do actually well. I'm not rich. Let's make this clear. I have a standalone site that I don't even bother Ty Stokes about the money. They ought to tell you something. Do you think Ty Stokes is word? No. Do you think I can name off a whole bunch of people? You think they were sweating books because OnlyFans went? No. Only you OnlyFans girls was sweating because y'all didn't do y'all due diligence and y'all wasn't prepared.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm sorry. You see, MiniVids just told me I sold another video. That's like the 10th video in the last few hours. I'm pretty happy.
Yeah. See, and see,
Only
too, the other thing
what?
and then too, the other thing is, like I said again, yeah, see no more. You ain't gonna see none of these girls post how much they make anymore.
Nope.
That's
Not at all.
done.
But you know what though? I think our MiniVid sales are going to go up. I think that our other sales platforms are going to go up, especially because they're going to be like, nah, fuck these platforms. I think sales on standalone sites like princesshavoc.com and, you know, other sites of that nature are going to definitely pick up.
Yeah. The simple fact of that, the reasoning why, because once again, I'm going to say this again. You want to know why MiniVids? I can actually run across Princess Havoc and not even know who the fuck she is. Couldn't do that with OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? You know, period. The standalone site, people, you want to know why? Because MasterCard and Visa ain't going to fuck with you. Because they already know there's a standalone site and they know it's your site, you already vetted what video's going on there. Because 9 out of 10, you're in the videos.
Right.
You know, period. Webcam, that's live. So you can't really do too much or violate shit live wise. You feel me? And the girl that's on the camera has been verified.
Exactly.
So,
like you're seeing all these places saying, "Hold on, give us some be a little patient, be patient with us because we've got 1,000, we got 4,000 applications coming in an hour. It's, we're confirming and verifying everybody." Yo, the verification process for these sites is insanity.
yeah.
Like there should be no reason that that sex workers get bothered, but of course there's going to be bothered. And really and truly, I mean, I don't know. I lost the train of thought. I've been smoking too much now.
Oh no, don't feel bad. I'm waiting for my weed man to come so I can get me some. But like I said, but the thing of it is, like I said again, is that the thing that people had learned today is you must learn to adjust.
And have
you
a
must
backup
be
plan.
prepared. Have a backup plan.
Really and
That
truly,
goes
the motto of prepare for the worst and hope for the best is seriously, it's the motto of the
the
day.
truth. Yeah, it's the truth. Because as you saw, just that quick, the mood changed. The mood changed, ladies and gentlemen. Let me say it again. The mood changed. Because you ladies really thought that this motherfucker wasn't gonna go nowhere. Y'all really thought that OnlyFans won't gonna boot y'all off. Won't y'all
Not this
surprised?
lady. Don't you
Yeah.
ladies me. Don't you ladies me, because not this lady and not
Yeah.
half the ladies I know.
Oh no, see the tweet I said I love my smoke buddies because ain't now one of them stressing because they were prepared for it.
All right, just so we're clear on that.
Yeah. No, when I say you people, I'm talking about the people that are not professional, the civilians that got my fucked it up.
Well, that's
who I
okay though,
talk to.
because this is going to be this again. It's just, it really is a make or break situation for these OnlyFans girls, and this is the only source of income they have. Let's see what they're made of. Come back on a different site. Pick a new one and let's go.
Yeah.
And
Because
I really do hope that these girls that's their only source of income. I hope that they get all the success on whatever new site they pick.
yeah.
Like again, you know me, there's plenty of success for everybody.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's not easy, and not everybody's going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Not
and
again,
I
not to be an
said,
asshole. It just is what it is, and this is a very hard job, and it is not for everybody.
yeah. And what you're gonna see is a lot of girls bowing out the game because they're not able to make the adjustment.
I'm seeing
And
some dudes bowing out too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're gonna see dudes too. Because now you may because now like a Jimmy Smack, you ain't gonna see him no more. He ain't gonna be able to go on Just for Fans and make $1 million like he did with OnlyFans. No.
Shit,
Just
I'd
not
love
gonna
to
happen.
make $1 million.
Shit, I love to make goddamn 10,000. I'll be happy.
Right? Like give me 100,000 and I'll be a happy girl.
You ain't trying. So tell everybody where they can find you, girl.
PrincessHavoc.com. Many vids as Princess Havoc, and of course you'll have links, and all my links is posted in my bio on Twitter, Princess_Havoc, and Instagram, which is just Princess Havoc, no spaces.
Yes. Now
I'm everywhere. I'm up to like 16, 17 links now.
See, yeah, that's a smart woman. That's why she's the #1 smoke buddy.
Well, thank you, darling. Thank you. I
There you go.
appreciate the acknowledgement.
No doubt. That's why she will always have a place on this show. And shit, when it comes time for me to pick a permanent co-host, she's #1 on the list, and I'm saying it now.
Oh, baby, thank you.
See, say no more. What I'm about to say holds very true and very, 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 very serious. And y'all need to listen to when I say this. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience? You didn't learn anything. Smoke that over. Thank you for coming, baby.
Absolutely. Anytime, honey.
You know it.
Bye.